Hi, Beth.
Hi, Doug.
Beth, I am so excited to finally be cooking with you.
Yay.
And today we are making a super yummy salad. What do you call this?
I would just call it a fresh green bean salad with creamy and crunchy bits on top.
Creamy and crunchy bits. I'm all about it.
Yeah, and a blood light lime orange vinaigrette, which is
Amazing.
a beer. We're going to put some beer in our salad dressing.
That is definitely something I have never made, was a beer vinaigrette, so I'm excited.
Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna do this too.
Okay.
Okay, so what's first?
First, we are going to make some really delicious toasty breadcrumbs.
That's always so good.
Yeah, this is a fabulous way to use any leftover bread. I know when I have Chloe's bread from her crustworthy bakery, there's not always a lot left over, but you know, bread takes a long time to make, and a quality bread is a little more expensive than you pay because it's made from fresh local ingredients. Chloe sources her flours locally.
It's made with the real love.
Yeah, and that
it's
too.
Art.
But, you know, you don't want any of it to go to waste.
No.
So, you know, make croutons with your bread, toasty breadcrumbs, make a panzanella with it.
So good.
Bread pudding, whatever. But I'm going to first take off the crust because they're really delicious and crispy to eat on your own, but the food processor doesn't love them too much.
All right. So we're just going to decrust, and then we're going to grind up and make some fresh breadcrumbs?
Exactly.
Love it.
So the other day I thought, oh, I'm going to have to make these in little cubes. I thought, why? Just tear it.
Just tear it?
Sorry, or drop it.
Just tear it. Okay. And because we're just really going to...
Yeah. So
we're
just
helping
tear it
it
into little chunks.
We're helping it to grind up.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And so how much bread would you say we just did?
That was 2 slices. So I'm thinking, you know, a loosely packed breadcrumbs, that's about 2 cups, 2.5 cups.
Okay.
Or bread cubes, I guess, not really crumbs.
2.5 cups of cubes, and now we're going to make it into the crumbs.
And even if it is too much for your green bean salad, which I did a test run the other night, it's great, you know, on top of some pasta or any kind of salad, just a green salad. It's a nice extra layer of crunch.
Are you giving me the responsibility of pulsing?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I have faith.
Okay. And we just want small crumbs?
Yeah. I think we're good.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think they look...
Here you go.
I think they look great.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're talking something that's, a loose crumb.
Put about a tablespoon of butter into this nonstick skillet. I can see it even started browning a little bit, which is really going to add to our flavor. You want to watch it. It's good to have it kind of at a medium heat to begin with, and then turn it down, just like when you make a grilled cheese. You know, you start it a little higher and you turn it down, just so you don't burn it. And you want to watch them. Just hit it with a little bit of just table salt. These will go for about 2 to 3 minutes until they crisp up. They go pretty fast. Don't walk away from them.
Okay.
So.
Well, look at the fanciness.
Yeah.
Nice even layer, nice and crispy.
Yep.
Oh, those are looking nice and golden. Are we nearly there?
I think we are. They're nice color and a good crunch to them. So.
Okay.
Sprinkle the toasted breadcrumbs onto some parchment to let them chill. Or not chill, but cool a little bit before we put them on our salad.
I like this idea. They won't get any kind of moisture.
So the next thing I'm going to do is drop our green beans into some boiling water. We're going to blanch the green beans. So that means we're going to put them into this lovely boiling water and let them go for about 2 to 3 minutes. And this is to par cook them. And that's also going to brighten up the color. When that is done, we'll remove them and we're going to put them in an ice water bath. So that is called shocking the green beans, and that's going to cool them off and stop the cooking process and make them nice and crisp and delicious for our salad. Okay, so our green beans have been bubbling away here for a little bit.
I mean, that was literally only like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Beth.
So here is our ice water bath Doug prepared for us here. Okay, just one more scoop here. And we are just going to let these sit and chill while we prep our dressing.
Great. Okay, so far so good. So we've got our breadcrumbs, which you could probably make these the day ahead and just keep them in like a dry container.
Yes, you want them to cool completely before you would put a container in with a lid on it because
no moisture.
Then the moisture would cause them to.
We've got our green beans blanched. Which you could probably, would you do that a day ahead?
Yes,
if you
could.
wanted to?
Yeah,
okay.
Blanch them, drain them,
All right.
pat them dry a little bit, and again, put those in a container with a lid and in the fridge.
And so Beth and she's on point. I mean, she is an educator of food, and all of her mise en place, everything's already measured out. You wouldn't even let me do it.
Nah. It's all good.
All right, so what we have left to do is just the dressing and put it together.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Our dressing with our beer.
All right.
All right. So first off, I have about a good tablespoon of chopped shallot, or maybe it's more like 2 teaspoons. We'll link the recipe.
Yes.
I put that in about a tablespoon of lemon juice. I did that ahead of time just to let the shallot mellow out a little bit.
Yeah, it takes the bite out of any onion.
Exactly.
I love that trick.
Yeah, so we're going to add that to our measuring cup. A couple other component ingredients, and that's 2 teaspoons of honey. Now I did a little trick here, little kitchen trick. Anytime you're measuring honey, I sprayed a little cooking spray inside of the bowl before I put the honey in, or your spoon or your measuring cup, and then it just slides right out. 2 teaspoons of a coarse mustard.
Slider?
Yes,
you got
thank you. Yeah. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, let me help.
So do you know, Doug, why we put mustard in a vinaigrette aside from the flavor?
I do know it's a bit of an emulsifier because I've made that in mine.
So we're going to add our Blood Light Orange.
Amazing.
Beer right now.
What a name.
So about 2 I know, isn't that tricky?
They are very creative.
Okay. About 2 tablespoons of this. And you know, so you have to open a can and take 2 tablespoons out. So what do you do with the rest?
What do you do with the rest? We'll wait till the end. We'll have some beer.
And about 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt.
This is diamond crystal. So is that the kind you use?
Yes, I do like diamond crystal. Yes.
Because I know if you're using Morton's, which I buy, sometimes you use half the amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just the way the crystals are
Those
shaped.
Yeah.
And then also for finishing on a salad, I like a little bit of like melt-on sea salt.
I have it right here if you want it.
Should have known. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. And I'm just going to put a couple twists of the pepper in here too.
Love it.
A little bit of a fork to break up that honey. Get the vinegar, get the mustard going, all that dissolved. And then I'm going to slowly just drizzle in my olive oil.
Just a nice slow stream so it can like kind of pick it up. Are you looking for it to actually get on a true emulsification?
You know what? I've never found that it, stays that way. That's kind of orange color too. It's very pretty.
Okay, so I've rinsed our beans off of their cold water in the bowl.
Put it right in the bowl.
All right.
Patted them dry and
lovely.
A nice kitchen towel.
Yeah, you don't want them wet.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Dressing will just slide right off.
Okay.
So we are gonna pour this over.
I love that. I like how those shallots mellow out too. That they almost get a little brighter.
Yes.
It's a little punch. Do you want me to give it a stir?
Sure.
Okay. Finally get to do something today. Is that it? Just a quick toss?
Yeah, just a quick toss and we'll plate it. You can drizzle what remains over top.
Okay.
It'll kind of pool underneath and look pretty.
Yeah, I like that. This is like a really nice little side dish. And this could hang out for a while. Maybe keeping the, keeping the, I was going to call it panko because we said panko. The fresh breadcrumbs, the toasted breadcrumbs.
Okay, the next thing we're going to do is top it with a little bit of lovely feta cheese. So this is a French feta that I purchased from Stimulus in the Strip District. They have like 7 or 8 different types of feta, and they're fabulous down there. They'll let you try some and tell you what's used best for what. But this is a nice creamy, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's creamy, not dry and crumbly.
Yes,
I like
exactly. It's not like what you get in a little container from the supermarket.
Not at all.
So we'll just, generously sprinkle that over top.
Okay.
So that's about a half cup over top of the whole thing. I like to have a couple different components, the softness of the cheese and some kind of crunch.
Oh, that
whether
looks
it's
so good.
breadcrumbs, whether it's toasted, chopped pecans, some sunflower seeds. But I'm a little freak about my salads. I like it, all kinds of different textures. We have the creamy soft cheese. We have the crunchy green beans, the crispy buttery, delicious, salty breadcrumbs.
Those are so good.
And all of that together is really a great mouthfeel and, just a symphony in your mouth.
And you didn't use them all.
No, I didn't.
You
could use them on something else, or even, you figure you're serving this and people start digging down to the bottom, they might not get enough breadcrumbs.
Oh,
so put them in a little bowl with a spoon on the side.
I
and
love
people
that
can
idea.
Add more, or just put them on your plate and eat them, whatever.
Perfect. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I'm excited to dig in.
Crispy, crunchy bits all over
Yeah.
it. May I serve you up some?
Absolutely,
Okay.
please do.
All right. I guess we want to make sure we get all the pieces.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let me get you some feta and the breadcrumbs. Oh my goodness.
You kind of have to assemble the perfect bite on your fork. Right?
Exactly. You kind of got to have to get everything. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
I am.
Did you make this recipe yourself? Created?
Yes, I did.
I love it.
I was inspired by something from How Sweet Eats, a green bean salad that she did. It was chopped with nuts, or chopped with nuts, I should say. Yeah.
It's all the things. Gotta love the breadcrumbs. I could really put those on anything. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
Thank you so much for coming to cook with
It's
me.
my pleasure.
Love it.
Great, great day.
I agree.
I'm gonna keep eating.
I know. We'll wait till it's quiet on the set.
I know, really.
Erica Bruce just making the ruckus. Okay.
Watching cat videos. Definitely.
Okay, let me do a wide of that. 'Cause
Okay.
That's really interesting. And it won't explode on you.
Yeah. Well, this guy, great research, right? Oh. And you had a really good time doing.
I hit.
Oh, he's gonna check.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.